The Dream of Boston. My name is Hana, and I am 18 years old. I live in Seoul, South Korea, a big city with many tall buildings and busy streets. Ever since I was a little girl, I have loved learning new languages. At first, I started with English because it is the most popular language in the world. My parents always said that learning English would help me have a better future, and I agree with them. When I was younger, I used to watch American movies and listen to songs in English. I liked the sound of the language, and I wanted to understand what the actors and singers were saying. I also had a small dictionary that I used every time I heard a new word. Little by little, I began to understand more and more. In school, I worked hard to improve my English. I studied grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. It was not always easy, but I kept going because I had a big dream. My dream is to study in Boston, USA. I have always wanted to live there and go to college. I love the city because it is known for its good universities and beautiful buildings. I have heard that Boston is a city full of students from all over the world, and I want to be part of it. To make my dream come true, I need to be very good at English. That's why I study every day. I have English classes at school, but I also practice on my own. Every morning, I wake up early and read books in English. I listen to podcasts and watch videos on the internet to improve my listening skills. Sometimes, I talk with my friends in English to practice speaking. They help me, and we have fun doing it. In the evenings, I like to write short stories in English. It helps me use new words and practice grammar. I also like to read books by American authors. One of my favorite books is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. The story is interesting, and it helps me learn new words and phrases. I keep a notebook where I write down everything I learn. It is full of new words and ideas. I know that studying English will take time, but I am not afraid. I am determined to reach my goal. I have also been preparing for the TOEFL, which is a test for non-native speakers who want to study in the USA. I know that getting a good score on this test is important, so I study hard for it. My teacher always tells me to stay focused, and I do my best every day. Every time I think about Boston, I feel excited. I imagine walking through the streets of the city, seeing the beautiful buildings, and meeting students from different countries. I dream about going to Harvard University, one of the best universities in the world. I want to study English literature and become a teacher one day. I believe that studying in Boston will help me make this dream come true. My family supports me a lot. My parents are very proud of my hard work. They tell me that if I keep studying and never give up, I will be able to go to Boston. They also remind me to enjoy the journey. Sometimes, I feel tired, but I always think about my dream. It keeps me motivated. I know that learning a language is not easy, but it is worth it. I believe that by studying English well, I will open many doors for my future. I want to be able to communicate with people from all over the world. I want to learn about different cultures and make friends everywhere I go. My dream of studying in Boston is getting closer, and every day, I am one step closer to making it a reality. One day, I will be in Boston, sitting in a classroom with students from many different countries. I will be learning and speaking in English, and I will be proud of everything I have achieved. That is my dream, and I am working hard to make it come true.